How do you feel you being an African American transsexual in the porn industry has benefited? Because there's some benefit of being a black teen girl.
Right. Yeah.
And there's some negatives. So how do you feel that being a black transsexual affects your career in the porn industry?
As a black girl in the porn industry, of course there are both pluses and negatives. But in my personal opinion, and this may be a fact, there are definitely more negatives than pluses. We just like any African Americans in the country, we are the minority, so there are not that many of us. So if someone's looking for that, unique factor for as far as the T girl goes, the black T girl will be popular then. But this is America. America is black and white. White, blonde hair, blue eyed girls get a lot of attention. I've talked to some white girls, and people that allow T girl friends that are white in the industry, so I'm able to talk to them now to see what the difference is. And some of the things we do that are great, or some of the money that we make is small potatoes compared to them. Some of the recognition they get for something small, and I work years to get, they get it within a month. There's some girls who transitioned last year and did their first movie last month that are nominated for awards, and it took me from 2003 to 2007 to get nominated for AVN for the first time. I was first time nominated in 2008, and I had been doing movies for 4 or 5 years. So it's definitely hard being a black girl in this industry and in this community. Another thing is not only competition with white girls, there's competition with black girls as well, And in my opinion, we're already the minority, so don't divide us within the minority. Black girls don't stick together enough, in my opinion. Like I said, I was grateful in the beginning to have TSE to give me some sound advice and to basically be my friend. She had been there. She wasn't too much in the industry, but she knew escorting, and she knew how to promote and maintain her website enough to give me that type of advice on how to succeed in that route. But black girls just, I don't even want to use the word shady, or there was one incident, I guess I can just go ahead so you guys can get an understanding of what I'm talking about. There was one incident where it was back in 2006. I was living in Marietta, Georgia, which is about probably 10 minutes outside of Atlanta, like the suburbs. This is the place that I had that was down the street from my best friend at the time, TSE. My house basically burned down. Caught fire down to the ground. My dog died. I lost everything I had. And back then, my mentality was, I wanted to be like the girls I saw with nice cars, nice houses, nice furniture, everything. And in my house, I worked hard for, but it was gone. Basically, I had nothing, and that really got me to thinking, what is all this worth? What is all this for? And you start looking at your friends and your friendships with different people. And I had a few T-girl friends. Of course, they were all black. And the night my house burned down, I had 2 friends. They were TSE and TS Madison. She has a website now, Big Bitch. And we would do everything together. So of course I was going to call and lean on them for help or for support. My house is burning down. And I'm not really going to go into details because this drama has ended. But basically, I'm sitting here by myself. You live in the vicinity of where I'm living. In my mind at the time, why aren't my friends here for me? All of our neighbors were basically white, but around my arm and holding me and supporting me are the white neighbors who I probably hadn't said 2 words to in the course of the 3 or 4 years that I was living there. Why are these people here supporting me, and my friends, or the people that are not my friends, aren't? And after the incident had happened later on down the line, I wanted to get explanation from these girls. And basically what they said was they didn't realize the extent of the fire. They didn't know it was that serious. But in my mind, regardless, you should have been there. After that happened, I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was mad. I was hurt that there was no one there for me, and no one really had any real excuses. So our friendship, especially me and Eve's friendship, sort of kind of went downhill after that. Like we didn't talk as much or at all. I think it took me like maybe a year to even have a real conversation with her after that. That was a very humbling experience because, like I said, basically I didn't have anything. I not only had lost my home and my material things, in my mind I had lost my friends as well, so I was down to square one. And what I did was I got my mind together and I said, I have to get back to where I was, and it would be much easier this time because I had experience. I had been there, done that, and I didn't really have to ask anybody anything. And what really surprised me is that the support I was getting. Emails from guys, from clients that I had saw, from fans, emailing me asking that I need help. Everybody wanted to reach out and help me, except for the people that I thought, were really supposed to help me. And what really got me on my feet is and this guy will be my friend until the day that I die. Steven from Ruby, the owner of all the Ruby websites, called me, and he was like, I heard your house burned down, and anything you need. I was like, and I think we put this on this website as well, because I think it did some kind of special dedication for me on the website. I was like, I don't want any handouts from anybody. I don't want any donations, any contributions. I don't want anybody, what I'm saying? If you want to give me some work, give me some work. And that's exactly what he did. I had never, that year, 2006, I have never worked so hard in my life. I was flying to LA, to London, to Toronto, to New York. I'm talking about Steven has set me up with shoots and movies everywhere, And my bank account was looking really, really nice after this tour. Like, I didn't even get another apartment or another house or anything. I just said I'm just going to work. So I think I worked for this whole 6 months straight. And after that 6 months, my bank account is looking better than I had ever seen it look before. So I'm like, after this traumatic incident, look at what blessing that I have now. You know what I'm saying? And this comes from someone who I would never have thought, in the business. So I was very grateful for that, and I'll be grateful to him from this day. So the business isn't all, greedy people and not humbling people. There's some good guys here. If you build good, long-lasting friendships first and put business second, then you'll always succeed.